Sex is not enjoyment. It's a power giver or a power drain. It is a portal opener. Great men and great spirits can be addicted to sex, can be addicted to beer, can be addicted to drugs, and be powerful men at the same time. So when you have a mantle, that is your biggest trap, because it will drain the power of the mantle. A young man came to my office, a son of mine. He said, I'm about to get married and I have everything ready. I said, go to your phone. Count photos 47 from the new one. That's your girlfriend's photo. He said, it's true. I said, you can't say it's true until you count. 1, 2, 3, 47. He said, this is the woman. I said, she's a prostitute. What you do not understand that this is the issue here. The power of prostitutes is that they have an ability to take power. Let me go to this side. These people are too holy. Listen to me. Sex is not enjoyment. It's a power giver or a power drain. It's not the energy you use for it. No. It is a portal opener. Great men and great spirits can be addicted to sex, can be addicted to beer, can be addicted to drugs, and be powerful men at the same time. Because the devil knows it collects. It is a power drain. So when you have a mantle, that is your biggest trap, because it will drain the power of the mantle. And this is an evil day where women with big behinds have more confidence than women with PhDs. And you gotta ask yourself, why are they so confident? No certificate, nothing, no value, except I told you a few minutes, I'm finished. And watch this, watch this, watch this. And if the man with no curriculum vitae is moving, because the mantle favors those with no qualifications. And their qualification is that they have no qualifications. Just as these women have no other qualification except the other qualification. So the weakness of a man with no power is their qualification for a mantle. That means in the realm of the spirit, whatever God made them to become like, or the doctor made them to become like. Maybe you still didn't hear me and you're still missing the point. It's exactly their qualification for a mantle of the enemy to draw from the men of power. I wish I could talk to somebody here. I wish I could talk to somebody here. And every time I come here and I tell my sons and daughters, you know, I correct daughters and I correct sons, and I defend my daughters and I defend sons. Last time I told you, never marry a woman who moves around with a battery pack for the phone. She's too talkative. iPhone already says 24-hour battery power. And she's moving with the battery pack. Red flag. You talk too much. You don't sleep at home sometimes. Too many sleepovers will cause a woman to run around with a battery pack. Same with boys. But remember, boys are the ones who marry you. And don't get English twisted. That we marry each other. No, you don't marry each other. And don't get it twisted. And I'm talking to young people, whether it's graphic or not, I have to warn you. You do not have sex with a man. The man has sex with you. You did not sleep with a man. They slept with you. Please, English is so demonic that it keep you thinking you did it together. No, the men did it to you. Of course, I understand there are few generals. But in the realm of the spirit, there are targets on the back of men of power. Whether you become a leader in politics, a leader in church, there are men and women and substance like alcohol, beer, smoking, intoxicants that are aimed at drawing power from a mantle. Because they know a mantle, you didn't get it by prayer. That's why it's possible to trap a man with a mantle. Because if you do it with the men who just got the anointing by prayer, guess what will happen? They will lose it as they lose this. But when a person is a mantle that they got by an ability to trap something in the realm of the spirit, it's so easy to trap them into something. Because they got that mantle by doing some few things to get there. And when they obtain it, they are holding it. And there are no conditions to losing a mantle. Oh, you're not hearing me. I wish I could talk to these people. I'm in my house in Britain and I hear the power of God. In a dream, I'm dreaming it. I'm dreaming I'm in another location doing something in Zimbabwe. I wake up, I'm tired, like I've traveled for miles. Fast forward a few months, I managed now to come back to Zimbabwe. I went to my rural areas. I said, I had a dream burning a house near our house. When I got there, I see the house that I burnt has got proof of fire. So it would be natural to greet the people. How are you? Da, 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 da. I didn't want to ask what happened to the house. Because when you have a little bit of money, they think you are asking in order to help them. I'm giving you even business ideas right now. They said, oh my God, it's prophet. No, please come to our house. Come, sit here. I'm like, what is happening? Said, when you left, we followed the church you had started here. We started a church with no name. We're just going to church. And my mother would cook for that group every Sunday. Just give them food. We just said, it's a church. You go and preach there. We had two people. You preach if he's there. If he's not there, you preach. No church name, nothing. Just worship. I said, what happened? They mentioned the date. Same date I had that dream. They said I was in that house. You came out. And you arrived here at night. Do you remember it? I said, no. Said, no, prophet, you know it. You were here. My whole family. He called his wife and children. And they said, yes, you were here. Now, realizing that they think I was there, I also played along. They said, now you asked me where I keep my traditional. It was from this coalition of traditional healers, sangomas, juju priests, and voodoo priests. He said, you asked me where I keep my instruments, equipment, sir. Technological gadgets. Turn to your neighbor. Say, neighbor. Technologia. You get the point. He said, there. Somebody over here. I just feel something over there. Hey. I'm coming there. He said, I pointed. And then you pointed with your finger and called fire to come down. Said immediately with my family outside. Fire went and engulfed the whole house. We have not opened it, but everything is ashes. We just looked through. Everything is ashes. The door went down. Everything ashes, including the technology. Where was I? When I woke up, I was tired. Where did I travel? Ezekiel said, I stood Balatikama by the river Keba. He said, by the river what? Then I came to them of captivity of Tel Aviv by the river Keba. And I sat where they sat, remained there astonished among them 7 days. The man was with his wife at the house. And God took him by the collar of his neck and took him to a certain location. And he stayed with the people there 7 days, yet he was at home with his children. The dual life of a man with a mantle who is prophetic. What do you think I'm doing when I say I'm prophesying to someone here? I say I see fire. Then you think I'm standing here, sir? No. That's what prophets do. You think I prophesy what will happen in the future? No, I don't. If I tell you the party in Malawi is going to go down and the leader will go down by Tuesday, we have started the process. You think I'm prophesying what I see in the future? No. While I'm ministering, I go to Malawi. You still see me here. But I go to Malawi by prophetic mantle. I'm in Malawi. And I'm not just in Malawi on the day I'm speaking. I'm in Malawi on Friday. I've already counted the votes before they voted. When Stoke was playing with the other team that time, what did I say? I said, God is telling me to go now to my office to watch the football match. The football match was going to be played the following day. I announced the results the day before. And I said, now I'm going to watch the football match today. Then tomorrow morning, I'll tell you the whole, who's going to score, Van Persie will cross here. I got in the service. I described who was going to cross, who was going to hit the ball, and who was going to score. Yet the football was not yet played. In my understanding, they should be giving me the money for get takings. Because everyone who is paying for the tickets to go and play that, watch that football, I have already seen it. So in your heads, I'm seeing a vision of what will happen. No, I go to if you see me saying you're a millionaire, sir, don't play with it. I've gone to the future. I've gone to the future. I stood there. I've entered your Lamborghini. Shout prophetic mantle. There are meetings. Say, I enter meetings. At the White House, I enter meetings. I get into meetings. I'll be at the European Union. Before they walk into the hall to say what they're going to say, I will be there waiting for them to speak. Few years back, I mentioned this year. Now, a coup has already taken place. Something I saw 2 years, 3 years ago. You thought I predicted it. I went in the future. No. I ran there. I lived in the future. Sir, there are times I come from the service, from my office there, and I have already finished the whole service. All I come to do here is to repeat what I did in the office. In visions. I already know who I'm going to speak to. This is one of the most important services for you young preachers. That you catch the mantle. I said you catch the mantle.